White House spokesman Jim Caldwell is still with us here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It looks like it could become permanent, but he's in daily contact with the White House and has kindly agreed to share with us some of the national developments concerning the coronavirus. Jim Caldwell.
Hello, everyone. My God, it's good to see you out there. I can't really see you, but I'm sure you're out there. Okay, there's a lot going on, so let's get right to it. Now, first of all, a big thank you to the White House for finally opening up the economy and getting us out of this isolation. My God. It turns out there were more people that were dying from household accidents and domestic violence and suicide than were actually dying from the virus. So we're saving lives by doing this. Now, as far as those CDC benchmarks, we didn't quite make them for opening, but this is like when you order something that comes in a box and you got to put it together. They send some directions. They're about this thick, right? Well, most of us can look at the picture and just figure it out. So that's what those benchmarks are all about. We're saving a lot of lives, and we can thank the White House for this. Now, when we're talking about saving lives, we need to remember where this whole thing began. This is the pandemic playbook that was left behind by Obama. We found it in the back of a kitchen drawer, and it's not even in English. Thank God that we've got a president that was born and raised in America, and he knows how to put together a real playbook. This is it. Okay. But it didn't end when we voted this guy out of office, right? I mean, Joe Biden owns stock in the Wuhan laboratory that started this whole virus. Now, there's an investigation going on about this, but there's a good chance that he's Chinese. Yeah, and that would build the case for this virus being created just to make sure that our own president doesn't get a second term. Now, remember, if you go to the casinos that are just opening now and you have a bad night, you know who's behind it. Or if your car suddenly breaks down or we get ourselves into a couple accidental wars or something, we know where it started. All right, now let's shift gears here. Jeff Bezos, Amazon. The only reason he has more money than the President of the United States of America is because he's taking unfair advantage of socialist policies that our U.S. Postal Service is giving him for his packages. He's sending all those packages all over the country, and you're paying for it. Now, if we, the people, get rid of this thing before the November election, we also will get this illegal mail-in voting off the table, and we can finally have a fair election. So, now, if you're feeling lucky, go ahead and stand in line and put in your vote. If you want to stay safe, stay home, and just trust that we got this great team already in place. They're working around the clock to stock the judiciary, and they're getting rid of all these regulations that are getting in the way of a robust economy. Okay, here's another thing. Iran and Venezuela. Yeah, they just got put on the White House to-sue list. That's right. Most Americans have a to-do list. Well, we have a to-sue list. And these so-called countries have been trading with each other, which is completely illegal while they're under U.S. sanctions. And they're going to pay for it big time with some lawsuits. You wait and see. Okay. We got to remember that the president took off his mask because he didn't want to give the press the satisfaction of seeing him with a mask on. No one looks good in a mask, am I right? And now because of that, we have new guidelines. This cameraman right here had to sign a waiver that he wouldn't show me from the waist down because we don't want to show White House personnel with their pants off. All right, now go ahead and get yourself some of that hydroxychloride stuff that the president was taking as a preventative. You can stir in a little bit of bleach. That's okay. I do that every morning. I'm as healthy as we get. You can put, the hand washing and the social distancing in the rear view mirror. We're done with that. Continue to line your shelves with toilet paper and ammunition. Never know when we're going to need it. And thanks for looking in. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Okay.